Would you say you have everything you've ever wanted in life?
Oh man, I feel like I'm getting everything I've wanted up until now.
Elaborate. What have you always wanted that you have?
You.
Thank you.
You. You too. Chase. I envisioned all of this. I said, I wanted to be the best damn father I could be.
Could be a little better.
Anything, anybody can be a little better at anything.
Everyone's rough around the edges.
I'm really rough around the edges. But those round parts, that's where it counts. Right there. That's where it's like it's good for a while. But what was the question?
What's everything you've ever wanted in life that you
Oh,
have?
okay. So you, Nate, Chase. I've wanted to change lives and help others, and I've been able to do that. I really needed it. For instance, a client of mine, before I left for LA, two really amazing people that inspired me to move out to LA. And it was this woman named Felisa. She she inspired me because she was 320 pounds, something like that, over 300. Never really worked out before. Didn't eat right. And I think I got her in front of me and I was like, look, let's change your life. She goes, let's do it. So I got her on a row machine. The very first thing I did was I put her on a row machine.
Mm-hmm.
She's rowing. I think she gets about 3 as she pulls. And she fell.
Mm-hmm.
She fell down. I didn't panic.
Right.
I was like, we're gonna get you back up. She just looked at me, she said, "Can I get back up?" She got back up, but it was like tears in her eyes because she just couldn't believe that she got up without doubting herself. Because she believed me. And then right after that, and mind you, she never did the row machine before in her life.
Mm-hmm.
Row machines are like this big. So it's really hard for someone to be like comfortable and confident enough to do something like that. I made her do it. And then after that, we went to the elliptical, and I think the fastest, maybe in this rough number, was like say 2.8 speed.
Mm-hmm.
She's never gone past the 2.8 before. So I was like, how am I going to challenge her? I know she can go faster than that. That's like walking by yourself. Not really pushing yourself because you don't know how. Or you don't have that push that you need. Because a lot of people will just go and they'll quit. It's sad, but they're stubborn in their ways. They don't put the hard work in. They realize how hard it really is and what kind of fucking passion you need to change your life. I don't know. I saw this woman. I take her to the Felisa. Took her to the treadmill, and I said, "All right, let's go to 2.5." Get her to 2.5. She's walking. Get her to 2.6, and she's getting like nervous.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Okay, close your eyes. Just hold my hand, and just walk." So then it was like a 2.8. Then it was like a 3.0. And it was like 3.2. She's going faster and faster. Now she's running. She's actually running. And you can see that she's pushing herself to her limits because she's ready to tear up and cry. You're like, this is how we're changing her life right here. This is the moment she's going to realize that I've made her do something she's never been able to do in her life because she had limits, right, in her head. That she couldn't get past a 2.8. She went to like a 3.9, almost a 4. So like nearly doubled what she had done on her own. She ended up, I trained her for 3 months. She dropped 30 pounds in 3 months, 10 pounds a month.
Yeah.
Just like, so I ended up getting her some boot camps. That's how I got her started on boot camp. I got her started on boot camps. She was doing once a week, then twice a week. And then I just wanted to see her once because I knew she needed that extra push.
Mhm.
So then I got her on, I sold her on a few sessions, 4 sessions a month to get her extra 3 days a week, a week with me. It's gonna change her life. Not one, but at least 2 to 3 days a week for that consistency. And so she did it, and she ended up dropping 30 pounds, and we had an interview. I wish I had, I think I have it, I don't know. But I was asking her how she felt after she lost all the weight. What's been the biggest change in your life? And she said it was, she says, you know, Jay, I've never driven a car before yesterday. She goes, because every time I went to a dealership, I couldn't fit in the car. I couldn't sit in the seat because she was too big.
Mhm.
And the steering wheel would hit her in the gut or in the stomach, and she couldn't push the seat all the way back. So she was like, she couldn't drive. She goes in it, and she's like, so it's really hard for me to go to dealerships now because it's embarrassing. It hurts me. And I'm just like, this is something I never even thought of. Like, how traumatic could this be? Like, this is limiting someone to do something that everybody else does.
Mhm.
And she doesn't have the same energy that everybody else does. She doesn't feel as good as everybody else does. Because she's like been poisoning herself her whole life with bad food, bad habits, not being physically active. Anyways, she goes, I've always been very insecure about it. My weight, I don't like going. I feel horrible that I can't drive. And she goes, and yesterday, for the first time in my life, that I've driven off a dealership with a car, and I bought it. And that's why I'm a personal trainer. It's a pretty good story.
Changing lives.
Changing lives.